machine, but like,
you're not a good friend.
Well, you know, at least I'm putting it on the line, you know? Sometimes you've got to put yourself out there, and if they take to game 3, I'm going to be more than happy, so hopefully they can do it.
Who are you particularly looking for on the ONEGaming side? Because, you know, our analyst, our expert analyst picked ONEGaming to take this one 2-0. Who do you got?
Well, I'm going to look at One True Flash, because he had a few, sorry the pun, flashes of brilliance in the first series we saw him in.
You crazy.
A few little no-scopes, a few little cheeky little snipes that he saw.
Cheeky Nandos,
Harry was saying Stanza's a good player to watch, but we're going to start with One True Flash.
All right, I'm curious to see what he's going to do. Grabbing that DMR off the break, getting that first blood there on Steve. Good call there on set. You know what? You've been on fire today with your predictions.
Haven't I just?
You've been great. You've been great. You know what? I'm sure your mom is very proud. So you'll tell her tonight when you see her at home.
She's not proud of me. Don't worry about that, buddy.
But well, yeah. I mean, I have to say this. You know, one True Flash started this one off nicely. The only thing, though, I want to see a little bit more pressure on this right side. It feels like they're just kind of taking their time here. Oh, Flash has to be careful. There's going to be a player on his side, and he cannot line up that shot, though. Luckily for him, his teammate's going to be there for the pickup. But there is going to be Potent's Toxin pull. Will be in a position to make a play and a potential pull. That sniper's going to be behind that rock. Rock in a hard place. Hard place wins. Sniper's going to be down, though, and he hasn't gone for it yet.
No, they've got that flag.
I don't think he realized it.
They've got that first flag pull, though, and I think what they're going to try and do here is just take advantage of the fact that they've got numbers. They've got the flag all the way across the map here, but it looks like the rockets are in the hand of ONEGaming, and that could be a potential to shut down this flag as we see the return now coming in, and it looks like a counter cap could be run already.
Oh, they ended up actually, no. Yeah, they ended up catching it. So they got the sniper. Grasping picked up the sniper by Beard of Zeus. He found it. So, yeah, I was a little worried there for a brief moment because when I saw that snipe go down, I didn't think anyone was going to go for the grab. And lining up those shots, grasping square, though, man.
You got to hit those, buddy.
Listen, I think the beard might be weighing his face down, so he wasn't able to properly see, you know, the shot coming through, which is okay.
It's a serious problem. It's a serious gaming problem that some people don't understand.
It's an issue. You know, there's an organization for it. But it seems like we are going to have another flag pull from Potent as they're pushing this one forward. I actually ended up playing a warm-up game with these guys, a really good group of people, and you know, I was quite impressed with the way they were playing. So hopefully they can make something happen here and get this flag cap, but it has been very tough in this matchup on either side to get any kind of ground.
Yeah, it really has, and now we see a bit of a flag standoff. Both of the flags away from base, but the rockets are actually in play here, and I think it's Stanza who's the player with the rockets. He's going to be looking to protect his flag carrier, maybe put some shots across map, but he's going to be sort of working his way around it. Anyone who tries to push in here is just going to get shut down as we see a snipe, and then that rocket launcher come into use there. Great use of the power weapons by ONEGaming. Really impressive. If they get this kill here, then they've got the opportunity to push across the map, and that is going to be the first cap, and they are now running the second one.
Looking to make this one a quick 2-0 cap advantage here for them. Can they do it? Nice nade placement too, by the way. And Stanza impressing me quite
Harry's
a bit.
picks are looking good at the moment. Stanza's really impressing me.
This BR is solid, and he, you know what, smartly enough, right? Look at this play. Instead of him like continuing to bring that flag forward, he instead hangs around it, but he has to get this kill. This is going to be crucial for him, but they can't quite do it just yet. I don't think anyone went for that pull, so no, it returns back to the base. But still, though, I like that play at the very least to think about, you know, like, hey, let me not just turn my back from this situation. We're getting pressed here aggressively. Let me try and help out. Fortunately, it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, when you're in those flag situations, some people get more obsessed with getting that flag as far as they can. But if he could have picked that one kill, or he picked one kill up, if he could have picked the second up, that would have pretty much guaranteed the flag cap. But he did a great job. It was a great return that came in, though, and both sides played that really well, really nicely, and good defensive and offensive stands from both sides.
Another thing I really like, too, that Stanza did there, right? Got the call, and instead of leaving his battle rifle out, took out his assault rifle, knowing that that's going to aid him a little bit more in that close range encounter. Now, One True Flash with the sniper. He's just going to bring this one forward with his teammates. Has to be cautious of a player right in front. Luckily for him, though, Stanza has been on a tear, and he managed to pick up that kill. Can't stay alive, though, as both Stanza and One True Flash fall down. Dark Messiah with a nade kill on Square, but now you have Toxin taking this flag over to top mid, bottom mid potentially here, and he misses the jump, but it's okay because he's still going to have, never mind. I was going to say, he still has an opportunity to get out of there, just was not quick enough. Nice melee, though, out of Owski, who manages to pick up the flag, but the Splinter nade comes in and just absolutely shreds Owski. Can't stay alive as Virus, though, as Square finds that kill. And we are looking at a potential 2-1 here. Or excuse me, a 3-0. I apologize. I can't obviously look at the screen. but they have to get this one across the map. And look at that flag out of there on set.
Stanza's doing such a good job here. I mean, he's picked up kills. They've managed to steal into the base. It was actually a play. I think it might have been Stanza. Great shots there. Gets the kill with the flag. That's 2 down now for Potent.Halo. The Rockets are in. This could be a huge opportunity here. Grasping Square is the player to watch. He has the Rockets under the base. He's now pushing in to try and get that return, but he's shut down.
Oh, man.
And it looks like Stanza is going to be on the flag return spot, but they have managed. I didn't notice there. Potent actually managed to sneak in and get a flag pull of their own.
Yeah, so Potent has that flag on the other side. That's why Stanza just couldn't bring that forward, right? And he had to play cautious by red. Not because of the Rockets, but because there was just nothing there for him. The thing I would have liked to have seen from that Potent player, I believe it was Grasping, was, you know, not worrying too much about, he had rockets, right? I believe he had 2 rockets left in there. Just use them. Just use them and try and push, right? At the very least, that would have been a little bit more effective. He was just hanging around underneath.
You've got to do as much damage as you can when you have the rockets. Even if you think you're going to die in a situation with the rockets, you need to try and use that power weapon to do some damage. Even if it's just shooting the rockets out so that when you do eventually die on that team's side of the map, they're not going to have the ammo that they previously would have.
But I understand the situation, though, right? It's like, you know, I mean, I don't remember how many shots he had. So if any kind of rockets, right, in that situation, if he had 3 and with 1 on, you know, on the side, you don't want to give the enemy team a rocket, right? But this sniper is going to be important. Actually, both of these power weapons are going to be super important. We should see who's going for them. Because it seems like Owski ended up getting the rockets.
And he's now pushing on this flag player. There's 2 players actually trapped in the base here.
And Stanza's right to his left if he goes in for the challenge.
Oh,
beautiful jump,
nice
beautiful jump.
Really
he finds him in the corner. Oh, no, just shoot it, just shoot it.
Oh,
and he's going to whiff it.
Owski had the opportunity there. He was the player who had the opportunity to get in that base, hit those 2 rockets, and it would have been the potential to get that return and a flag on the board for Potent, but he's jumping back up. Still some nice map movement, but his rockets are now on point. He kills the carrier. Toxinful picks up another kill. They've got to push in, and the return actually goes in, and it looks like Toxinful has actually been taken down on the other side of the map.
Oh,
and it looks like it could be a return now as Grasping Square, and Stanza once again is in the base getting a pull. This is so back and forth, Alex. I just don't know where to look.
Those are the heartbreakers, man. When you get that kill and you're like, yes, we got him, but then your teammate falls down as well. Now this is it. Stanza, and I like Stanza's play here. He's taking his time, crouching with the flag, although he did get identified and identifies the, you know, where the flag has been pulled from. He's still playing this one slow and steady, knowing that there is going to be pressure inside of the base. And his pistol has just been phenomenal this matchup. He has to be careful. Challenge coming in. Oh, he punched him in the face. Stanza staying alive. Toxinful, though, finally finds him. And can he get the return? Is Toxin even on it? I'm not even sure. I think he just got picked. Yes, he did from Dark Messiah. So this has been quite an intense couple minutes here with neither team being able to get anything going. And you can see Ross and Toxin just trying to push in and get inside of that flag. Spawns are going to be coming from the left over on the red side, red tunnel. They do pick that one up, though. Now it is going to be Eccentric Steve looking to make the stop here. Can he live up to the name? He's going to get the return, and that is going to be a cap potentially.
I don't know if it is.
Oh, no,
it just seems constantly going back and forth at the moment. Alex, I do not know what was going on right now. Neither team want a cap. Can one of these teams please just take a second, take a deep breath, and actually put these flags in? Every time we see a return come in, someone else sneaks into the base and gets the pull. I have no idea what is going on right now.
I was like, hey, he has it. This is wonderful.
Can we actually see a flag return?
I don't know, man.
I don't know what to look at anymore.
I give up. I have no idea what the heck is going on, but you do have Toxin in the base. Good pistol
Another
shot.
flag pull.
He has to take it out. He has to take it out. They do manage to make that stop happen. They have to get that flag over.
Don't run into those. Oh, I mean, you lucky boy.
You know, what is this, day one? You never run into splinter nades, man. It's just never a good look. But anyway, Toxin has his flag. It looks like no one's going to be in a position to stop it except one member left, but he can't stay alive. Virus, though, on the push as he does find him in one true flash with a double, but Steve, the eccentric one, is there for a double of his own. And now you're starting to see Potent make use of another flag run here. Sniper is going to be coming up in just a little bit. I believe Rockets will be up in a few as well. Oh man, what an intense battle we have here. Those nades just landing right at Grasping's foot. And another nade to his right. Onset, what is going on here,
I don't know what's more impressive at the moment, to be honest with you, Alex. The gameplay that we're seeing is just so back and forth, or if Grasping Square's beard is actually the winner here. But it just seems like every time the flag gets anywhere near it, it's pulled, it was counter-pulled.
They can get it, though. They can get it.
Yeah. If they get this pull here.
I'm looking at the other side. There is no, I think one true flash is the only player in a position to make a stop happen. But he has to be careful about the player behind him. And oh, he is going to make a stop. He's going to make the stop, but you're going to have a member of the blue team there for the kill. You have one more member pushing. Is going to be Stanza. Can he clutch it?
And that's
no.
2-all, Alex. 2-all.
We're all knotted up, folks. 2-2 in the count with 2 minutes and 17.
Toxifal's now snuck into the base. Again, they were 2-0 down, remember, at the start of this game. He has a player above him on the rocket ledge. I don't know if he actually has those rockets in his possession, but this looks like a great run here. He hasn't pulled it again.
They have to be so careful. This play is crucial. They have to stop Stanza here, but he's going to go up top, and he could just waltz this one right in, but there's going to be another member of Potent.Halo there for a stop. Toxin knows that Rockets are going to be up top.
Oh, the two players around the corner.
In the base. Oh my goodness. Stanza could not stay alive as Toxin finds the kill. Now, Dark Messiah looking to just seal this one and take this game, but this is going to be hard. Eccentric Steve,
if he can pick up this kill, this will be huge because they'll opportunity to run. That's a perfect example of why staying alive is so important in situations. That player was down so many shots and he was challenging, but he just managed to hide long enough and make him work so hard for that kill that he actually managed to get that flag pull out. But now the flag, I think Dark Messiah is now running the flag for ONEGaming, and it's just back and forth. Neither of these teams have had control at any point. And it just seems like both teams are just going, right, we're going to get your flag, we're going to pull it, and we're just going to hope for the best.
Yeah, honestly, that's it. And sometimes that's what you got to do, right? Look, the flag's about to return. This is an opportunity for them to run this flag in. And the flag is back in the race.
There's 4 players on his radar, though.
Grasping picked it up. Oh, he's just they don't know he's there. Oh my God, they don't know he's there. And then finally, they're going to be there. They do see that flag go down. But still, though, the damage has certainly been done. Picks up the flag. That's going to be huge. 2. Steve, though, looking for the pick. Steve down with the double kill.
Steve living up to his name with huge eccentric style plays. And he's now putting shots on. He's actually out of ammo now. He has to realize before he gets into a gunfight. But yeah, he's now pushing it up to the snipe. This is an absolutely insane game, Alex. And the ground pound comes in. But can we see reversal? No, we cannot.
Reload.
One true flash. This is the Halo I've wanted to see all day.
That's a nightmare right there, man.
I'm out of breath, man.
That guy flying at you. That is not natural. And a big play here for One True Flash. Potentially cannot do anything about it. They are going to get the blue return, though. And, man, I don't know what is going on here. Potent.Halo, I think they do have that flag. It's going to be Steve, but he will fall down. That's going to come from Stanza. Again, Stanza's been having a phenomenal matchup, though. And looking around to see what they could do here as the flag will be picked up by Potent. Potent looking to bring this one forward. Pressure coming from behind. Oh!
And look at this sneaky true flash getting into the base.
Play right here,
taken down again.
Man, and it is going to get returned. Can the red team return their flag as well? But look right there, you have one member of the red squad just waiting for blue team to bring that one forward, waiting for Potent to make a play. And the flag goes right back to the base, folks. We are pretty much back to square one. And needless to say, though, Stanza with that flag is looking to end this one.
And Alex, a couple of people I feel sorry for at the moment, the guys who are going to have to analyze this game afterwards, because I have no idea what we're looking at right now.
Honestly,
this is so chaotic, and we actually see an eccentric Steve running the flag, but he's taken down. And it's Virus who's in the base, and all of a sudden, what a surprise, Alex. We're seeing yet another flag run from ONEGaming. They actually have the potential, if they can get the return here, they are in a position to end this game. Is the flag returning? It's a base, but Steve comes in with another stop, and there's another gunfight, and it's Stanza once again. He's going to look to run this final flag in.
GG.
And finally, they take the game. I am out of breath, my man. Please take over.
Steve. Oh, Steve. You almost had it there, buddy. Man, that was a tough matchup, but what a game we just witnessed as ONEGaming comes up clutch. You have two flag caps there for One True Flash. Impressive showing from him. And I mean,
Stanza was incredible in that game. Every time we saw
Stanza was incredible.
If he had a flag in his hand, it didn't stop him trying to kill everything. He was just quite happy to just try and pick up kills.
I think if I'm seeing that correct, he had 32 kills.
Wow, I mean that's a big
and I think like
number.
15 assists. So that was a huge show. And keep in mind too, right? A lot of those plays came about because he had the flag and a lot of pressure was put on him. But yet under pressure, able to come out on top with the flagnum. That's big, right?
I mean, the amount of clutch plays we saw in that, we saw every time we thought, oh, this flag's secure, this flag's cool. And then one of the opposition players would sneak into a base and get a flag pull, and both flags would be equal way across the map, but on opposite sides of the map. We did not know where to look. Thank you to both of these teams for that game, because that was an unbelievable game.
One of the players that was impressive was Eccentric Steve. That's his name. It just says Steve, but his gamer tag is Eccentric Steve. He was impressive.
He was really impressive.
You know, while Toxin and Grasping were very objective focused, and they were pulling that flag out, any opportunity they got, they just took the flag and they brought it out over the long way, is what I like to call it. Took it up top or brought it down low near Rocket side. But Eccentric Steve was there for the doubles. Like, all the time.
He was always on those flag
impressive.
return. He was the one that was always clutching up when that flag was out, trying to get those returns, picking up the kills that really matter.
But that's the thing. That's hard to do, right? Like, you can't rely on this one guy to go huge each time. And he almost did it again. Had the player not been behind him, and it would have been Steve probably could have won it.
He could have won it, but there were so many plays where they could have won it. That game could have been over in 3 minutes. I mean, it could have been. There were so many flag pulls, but
ONEGaming looked dominant. They looked so strong throughout the whole showing, and then out of nowhere, just
unbelievable game.
Potent, man, just showed up big time. Now they need to do it again because they have to force that game 3, or else this is it for them. Their tournament life on the line. Can Potent.Halo do it? The team on your left side. There you see Grasping's magnificent, majestic beard.
That is a wonderful thing.
I mean, it looks like he, just praised to the Norse gods.
He looks like Zeus.
He really does.
That real sort of Greek god feel about it.
I can't do that, man. I just can't make it. It doesn't go longer than this.
Mine doesn't go longer than it is at the moment.
I don't know. My body. What is it? All of our commentators just cannot grow facial hair. Well, actually, Sims. I mean, Sims he's not doing this event, obviously, but he's the only one. Right, he just has this like red mop on his face,
and there's Miles.
And Strong Side has like a little bit, he has like some things.
He's got that baby fluff.
Yeah, he's got the baby. He's got the fluff. And Walshy, I don't think can grow a single strand of chin hair, ever. And Wonder Boy, I mean,
bless him. No, he's actually pretty good. Like,
he's okay.
Bless him.
But bless him. God bless Wonder Boy.
In some of the cups, he was rocking a little bit of the the fashion.
I think that was the stress of commentating with you. I don't know.
Probably you're probably right. Yeah, that's probably where my hair was falling out. To be fair with you,
man, I realize I've been very mean today. I apologize.
You can't apologize the last game of the day.
I apologize for being so mean. I promise I will not do that.
You can be mean all day, but if I apologize at the end, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it's like saying with all due respect, but then you're an absolute trash head. You know what I mean? Like, with all due respect, you're a horrible human being. It's like that.
I don't mean to be rude, but
I don't mean to be rude, but hey, your mom. You know what I mean? Like those things. Anyway. OS has been picked up here by Stanza, so we're going to get right into game 2. It is, of course, Plaza, Slayer, and already starting to see ONEGaming starting off strong here with 3 kills on the board and a sniper rifle to boot. So he's going to have about a quarter of OS left there. So looking to do some work with this, but he's not really getting that OS is more or less going to be buffer more or less than protection, right? And him being able to push up and get aggressive with it because he has a sniper and all.
Yeah, he's just going to position himself up here, top snipe. He's going to watch the cafe area. His teammates do need to try and push towards the other side of the map a little bit. I looked at the dip in the bottom hotel, but a nice shot from there from Stanza with a snapshot. He's showing up, man, in this series. Great shots from him. As it was 4-3 now. And Alex, I've got to be honest, I don't know where this series is going to go. I think this is going to go right down to the wire. I can see a 50-49.
You know what? Honestly, man, I wouldn't be surprised. But Stanza looks to get that no-scope there in that situation. Got pinned nicely. So he wasn't really able to make anything happen. And now you're starting to see that blue spawn come about here. For the red team, right? The thing with this is when you hold the sniper and you have that blue spawn, it's really tough because if you're not careful, you can get picked through the windows. Yeah. And you just have to be very mindful of that. Ideally, you just want to force those players to spawn by yellow side, which is to the right of where Toxin is. Just keep them over there the entire time. So you need a body in blue. And I hope that one of these players have the wherewithal to do that. And it seems like Steve, the eccentric one, is inside of blue, and he is forcing that spawn. I like that play.
Well, let's look at Steve right now. As you say, perfect position here. This is what I call the Royal 2 position, Alex. We've seen him in scrims where he's pulled off perfection.
He lives there.
Against pro teams. He just sits there with a sniper. He just watches over anyone who dares to challenge him.
Oh, if you take a sniper there, like, you have a sniper and BR combo, you are just golden. Ayo. No, seriously, though, you are just on the money. It's, like, deadly to hold that spot. But I'm wondering why Steve pushed up here. I almost feel like it was a little unnecessary for him to push up. He didn't need to advance forward. But you know what? Maybe he got a call out, and that's why he made that move. Hopefully, you see, he gets the yellow spawn now. So this means that they lost control of that snipe area, and now they have to prioritize pushing forward and getting that part of the map locked down because that sniper rifle is so important.
Yeah, and it's, as I say, it seems like quite a scrappy game here, but the overshield is bottom mid, but Messiah is actually on the overshield. He's getting lit up at the moment. It's be interesting to see if he can stay alive. Picks up the Storm Rifle as his teammates actually pick up a couple of kills for him, so there's going to be a lot less pressure on him. Great job from them. He's going to be looking around. The ground pound does come in, but you can't miss against a player like Messiah here, because he's got the Storm Rifle in his back pocket, and he's just going to shred your shields.
It's all about knowing when to ground pound, right? It's an effective
Jimbo's
maneuver.
the king.
Yes, I've seen Jimbo
the king.
pull off some amazing plays with it. But yeah, I've seen Roy pull off some amazing plays with it. But that's the thing; it's all about knowing when to do that, right? And right in that situation where there's 3 players there, you don't ground pound. It's just not good. But look at the movement there from Dark Messiah. Gets that melee from behind.
Nice shots
follows
as well,
up with a double kill as well. Maybe a triple. Let's see. No, it's not going to come for him. But still. Again, the knowledge to know, hey, I got this melee. Let me just back up real quick and continue to hold down this control all the way up top of the map. I love it. Those are the kinds of plays you have to relish. But now that Eccentric Steve has the sniper over here,
this is the position, Alex. This is exactly what I was talking about. As you can see, he's just sniping. He's actually sniping top towards the snipe area. I think he got a call out there that he might be pushed as he finds one true flash off guard here. He's going to chase that kill down bottom mid. He needs to make sure he cleans that one up. And now if I'm him, I'm pushing back up this ramp to blue, and I'm trying to get control of the spawns for the rest of my team to work around.
But now they lost sniper, right? They lost sniper, which means that they're going to be getting more blue spawns. But they have sniper, and they have sniper with a lot of shots left in it. So long as he can get maybe 1 or 2 picks here, that will be big. Or he's just enough to distract the other team and allow his teammates to push up and get those kills. Either way, he just needs to be oh, wow. Great movement there. Steve now knows he has to get out of dodge, because if he doesn't, he could get flanked aggressively. And I'm wondering why they're abandoning their position. I do hope they have a player still stacked on that sniper side, though.
Yeah, it just seems like they're not really sure how to play together. But no scope from Steve. I mean, what am I talking about? He knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go bottom mid, no scope players for double kills. But he is now moving around the map, and he is trying to re-establish this snipe control. And I think the overshield
it feels like they're afraid of having to snipe on blue. That's what that tells me. He had the sniper, and look at that. He just did a tour of the map and brought it all the way over to the snipe post. I actually don't disagree with that. If you're not comfortable with it,
exactly. If you feel comfortable sniping from a certain position in the map, then that's where you've got to be sniping from. But a lovely double kill down in the hotel with the grenades, and I think he actually hit the explosive barrels.
He hit
down
the
there,
barrels with the
gave him a little bit of a boost as far as the explosions are concerned. He finds 2 spawners here. Steve hits another shot here, 28 to 25 now for Potent.Halo, and I think this is probably the biggest lead we've seen so far in this game.
Despite consistent sniper control from Potent, this has been a neck-and-neck matchup, right? I mean, 3 kills can swing at any time. They only have 1 shot left. That new sniper, though, should be coming up in a little bit. And, man, that spot is probably the most annoying. I hate that spot. Yeah, I hate anyone who's in that spot. You're a horrible human being, and do not deserve to play Halo.
It's like they're taunting you, isn't it? When they're hiding behind that glass and you've got the sniper.
And I'll never forget the first time I saw it, too. Like, I was, I think, in beta, and I was playing Plaza. It was, like, the first time we all played it. And I saw that spot, and I tried to shoot through it. I was like, what's going on, man? He's cheating. He's cheating the game. Of course, I wasn't smart enough to understand that it was a piece of glass there.
Yeah.
You know, just intelligence and Golden Boy don't go hand in hand.
I think we've learned that weekend.
It's okay. But, and listen, hey, man, no one roasts me better than me. You know what I'm saying?
That is
I don't let you guys roast me because I get to me first. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's like 8 Mile. You know, Eminem, he did it himself before anyone else could. I learned from my homie, B Rabbit. Anyway, so I wonder if anyone got that. Yeah, I think overall, you know, Potent has been looking solid. And you know what, Onset, we could be seeing a Game 3.
We are actually...
This dreams have come true, man.
If we see a Game 3, I'm going to be so happy. I'd expect the crowd to give us a cheer as well. As we pick up a headshot there, Toxinful now has this sniper rifle, and a 6-kill lead is established. But the Overshield player charges him, and the Overshield player is actually going to be one true flash, I believe. I'm not sure, actually.
And Stanza has the snipe. So Stanza has the snipe and the OS. He only has...
he's stacked right now.
Yeah, he only has a little bit of OS remaining, though. So, you know, this isn't going to matter all that much. But, I like the fact that they send players over to blue, and now they're forced into spawns.
He's in your spot there. As you can see, he's baiting him in, knows he's got that sniper rifle.
You're just a terrible
Gives him a little
human
smile through the window. He knows that you cannot kill me right now. And
you do not belong.
The grenade comes over, but he's jumping up now. Stanza looking at this tram
station. You
station.
do not belong wearing that Achilles armor, you horrible person, for standing in that spot.
I can't wait to 1v1 you one day and just hide behind
I know, right? You're going to do that. The whole time you're just going to...
Just not move. Just stand there with an SMG. Just not move.
You're just terrible, man. Terrible. All right, there. Look at you.
Finally,
that's
that
right.
is what happens.
That's what happens when you push out Owski. Learn your lesson, dog.
Stanza will shut you down every time. You cannot sit there and bait Stanza out for that long. When given the opportunity to shoot, he's going to destroy your face. And that's exactly what
Especially because he has a hot hand as well. He's been playing great.
He's been really impressive this series. Yeah, definitely looks like the strongest player on the team as he clips another player that's cleaned up. And all of a sudden, you see control seems to be in the hands
I think we
of
cursed them.
Potent.Halo here. And it's actually,
No,
sorry,
ONEGaming.
ONEGaming. And it's 42-36 now. The score has reversed from where it was. And ONEGaming looking pretty close to closing out. There's a lovely headshot there from Stanza. Another one. He just needs to pull out his pistol here and clean up that kill. A little bit of inexperience, but he's doing great work with his sniper rifle. He's still a player below him. He challenges it, finally stops his spree, but that is a perfect run from one of your players at the end of a Slayer game. If you're picking up headshots like that, picking up body shots, extend that lead towards the end of the game, you're going to be almost there, and this could be 2-0.
I just want to say, if you're Potent.Halo, you're angry because of that OS play that that Stanza ended up getting. Because Stanza got that OS, he pushed up inside of the sniper pit, and because of that OS, was able to maintain control of it. And that's the thing, you can't let them get OS again. Virus has possession of OS, 5 kills remaining. He's going to move in, Spartan Charge, looking for one, but they can't kill him. They're like, why is those shields, why are they going down? It's because he has the OS, and he's only going to be 4 kills away from sealing the deal on this game and pushing ONEGaming to the next round of the Halo UK 2-0 tournament. Because that's basically what we've been seeing so far.
Is that what we're renaming it? Officially renamed the 2-0 tournament.
It's the 2-0 tournament. Unless
2-0
Potent
Fridays
can pull off a miracle here. New Sniper's going to be up, though, and...
Virus, you are the
Sit
man!
down, son!
Oh, he's hit another body shot
goodness.
there. I mean, what a way to end the game. I mean, I'm just going to no-scope ground
That's
pound
why
this.
you don't ground pound and you just go for the darn gun. You just go for it. Don't go for the flash. Go for the substance. You need to get those kills, and that is going to haunt them.
I can see a no-scope coming in here from Virus. He's got to lift up, go for a no-scope. 49, but it's 50 to 42, and oh my word, what a play there. That's got to be the play of the day so far.
That was, man, but again, that's what I'm saying. That's why you do not go for the ground pound. Like you
always go for the ground pound.
No, that's why, listen, and here's the thing, my friend. We'll get to what I'm going to tell you in a little bit, because you're going to hate it. But speaking of kills and assists, Stanza, strong showing from him. 17 kills for Stanza. Virus had 13 on his person. Now, here's the thing, Onset. What I've discovered is that when you can't play, you cast. And when you can't cast, you coach. You seem to have done the opposite. You went coach and then cast.
Yeah,
We're just going to have to send you back to being a coach again. Because you don't ground pound unnecessarily. Okay?
Wow.
You get punished.
I've been told. I mean, I've been told, but I'm all
That's right.
about.
I mean,
I'm all about the swag kills. You know, I'm all about that. I'm all about embarrassing my opponents. I don't mind going 6 and 20.
Or you get embarrassed.
No. I will happily be embarrassed 3 or 4 times to embarrass someone worse.
Okay,
so I'll
sure.
go 6 and 20 in a game, but if I ground to pound someone off S3 to bottom mid, don't care. Xbox off.
But you just gave up S3 though. Why would you do that?
Because I like to have
fun.
fun.
Like if you do P3 to like bottom mid, why would you do that?
Alex, I suck at Halo.
And that's you know what, man, and he's the color commentator, by the way. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, I tell you what though,
that was such a fun series.
Jokes aside,
I'm exhausted.
That was an intense matchup.
Series.
I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's games. Of course, the 2-0 championship continues. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
It's 2-0 Fridays, isn't it?
It's 2-0 Fridays, right?
2-0 Fridays. That's what we've officially named today.
Yeah.
It's 2-0
Today
Fridays.
Is 2-0 Friday.
Who knows what Saturday's going to be?
Yeah, I have no idea, man. You know, we're going to have some great matches lined up for you folks at home. I mean, go ahead and get my sheet here. You know, we got sheets and stuff with information.
Yeah, we do our jobs properly.
I think we're going to have Epsilon and Ironide, Epsilon and Riot. That's going to be fun to watch. Dignitas and Rift is going to be another good one to watch. The other one I'm actually excited about is Infuse and Viperio.
Oh, that's going to be good.
That's going to be a fun one. And you know, might as well, because another intense matchup is going to be Excel versus Exertus. So I think we're lined up to see some great games tomorrow, but that's going to do it for us here at the commentary booth. It's been a really fun day. As you can tell, we all been having fun with one another, mostly me. But for now, we're going to send it. You know, we're not going to close the show, and I know you guys want to see our beautiful faces, right? I totally understand it, and I agree with you. But production's telling me to send it over to Brycey. So here you go. You just take it, Brycey. Just take it.
Thank you very much. I'll see
We
you
could have got
continue.
Benson, could we, instead of Golden Boy? Come on. Could we
we
get
will-
Benson next time? Is that a thing?
We will try. Okay, first thoughts on how that game went down.
Well, it was, you know, as I predicted, 2-0, ONEGaming. I mean, you know, I hate to blow my own
felt like that was
trumpet.
a dig at you,
but,
Walsh. You were
you know,
okay.
I'm just saying. Walsh
Yeah,
said it
I
would be
couldn't
2-1.
predict 2-1. A match I hadn't seen yet, but our team hadn't seen yet. But in Potent's defense, that Steve show was pretty incredible. That sniping spree
Oh,
on
most
Plaza.
definitely. It was amazing.
That was probably the most impressive spree I think we've seen all of today.
I'd say so, yeah.
I mean,
think so.
I missed a few of the early matches,
you turned
like
up late, you know,
Potent's early
as per
matches.
usual, but, you know. But, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, as I said, it would go down, you know, 2-0 to ONEGaming, and, of course, Stanza was the standout player, as I said as well. So, just saying, you know, resident UK Halo expert here, just saying.
All right, well, let's go down to the interview with the player. I believe it's Josh with Virus.
Cheers, Brycey. Virus, just a quick word on the previous game, how you guys rebounded back from losing against Rift.
Yeah, so when we played Rift, like, you know, we just got decimated the first game, and then the second game we thought it'd be more aggressive, kind of hold it back and control the power weapons, which we did about good halfway through the game. And I think it was Messiah maybe fell off the map with the rockets and things they got there, which knocked our confidence a bit. But going into this game here, we just thought, right, we have to, you know, work on our map control, take our time. If we're getting, you know, tied in somewhere, just make a push and communicate a lot better. And I think, you know, beating that 2-0 there gives us a bit more confidence to come in, hit Rift harder, and hopefully then go on to advance.
Very methodical articulation. So, obviously on Coliseum CTF, we saw something we've never seen before. You guys spawned on the opposite sides. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, so I don't know. Like we got the first two caps really quickly, and then all of a sudden the spawns flipped. So that's why it was so scrappy. You know, every time we pulled their flag, they pulled ours, and like, it was it was obviously a good fight. We weren't expecting it, but hopefully, you know, we did bring out the win. And then go on to Slayer on Plaza. I have to give out to Stanza. You know, he's 16. He was like the top Slayer MVP of that game. You know, so really good. Yeah.
Stanza was going off for some amazing shots with the sniper rifle. How much experience do you guys actually have playing at live venue events?
Well, I had one LAN at I-54 last year. The rest of the team never been to an event before, so.
And obviously, you guys have now the rest of the day, the rest of the evening to relax. What are you going to talk about going into the second day of the competition?
Well, we're going to, what we did last night, we actually just brought some Twitch videos, past broadcasts, seeing how the teams play, and just kind of go over our mistakes, and then just really get it tight, so when we go Rift, we'll hopefully beat them, and, you know, that's it, so.
All right, thank you, Virus. And back